What's going on, everybody? It is your boy ABS, already been Slinky, aka Lifeboy, aka Spider-Man. Just call me what? I am Spider-Man. Seriously, at this point, you can call me Spider-Man. You can call me what you want. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Guys and gals, goons and or goblins, gremlins and gangstas, I hope you guys and gals are having a fantastic week. Of course, we're just kind of, getting through the motions of it. Tomorrow's already Wednesday. And I have something, to talk about. Of course, you guys and gals already know every Saturday we do our War of the Rares week by week. But this week, we're gonna do something a little different. So everybody that's competed or is competing in War of the Rares this week, this Saturday, you will get a bye. Which means there will be no War of the Rares competition this week. No losses, no wins, no draws, nothing of that sort. We will be having some fun because we're gonna be doing something called Marnie'S Mayhem. It's gonna be part of Marnie's mini games. It's gonna premiere this Saturday, and it's gonna be a crazy time. I'm just here to explain what the rules are, how this works. It's super simple, and let's see what happens. Let's see what turnout we can get. So again, guys and gals, goons and goblins, gremlins and gangstas, no War of the Rares this Saturday. We're gonna be doing Marnie'S Mayhem instead. This is basically how this game works. It's a mini game. Everybody goes home with something, and again, this is how this game is going to work. So first things first, just like we usually did with Energy Uno, or we initially did with Energy Uno, was that we basically had a deck that we would be drawing from. Now in Marnie'S Mayhem, this is going to be a little bit different, because in Marnie'S Mayhem, there is one card you definitely want to get, which is going to be the Marnie, the holographic Marnie. That is what you want right there. Look at her. So this deck that I'm gonna put together is not only gonna contain Marnies, but it's gonna contain Vs, VMAXs, maybe a rainbow rare too, I don't know yet, but a bunch of like solid cards, hits, if you will, and that's basically gonna be the bulk of the deck, not the whole deck, but majority of the deck is gonna be hits. I'll throw in maybe even some base set in there, some fossil, some jungle. But the initial way you want to play this, or the initial way you actually, again, this is all going to be in chance. What you want is you want to draw the Marnie. You want to be able to draw the Marnie right here to get to the bonus stage. Now, before I move on, before I say anything further than this, I just want to get to the pricing, because I want to make sure everyone's down with what I'm, what the pricing is, and make sure we're all on the same level here. So as an example, let's say I'm buying in myself. I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what? I want the 5 draws. I'm gonna pay $10, and then that puts me into the slot. It's gonna be an organized fashion. So, player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and then back to player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. Look at her. Each player will draw one at a time, of course, and then in order we'll go on and so forth. But it's going to be a great time. Again, what you want to do is you want to draw the Marnie. It's all going to be random. But even if you don't draw the Marnie, you might be able to draw something that's going to be $5, $6, potentially even more. Now, guys and gals, goons and or goblins, I may know what you're thinking. What if I draw something that isn't worth $2? This is my guarantee to you, is that I'm going to be putting as many Vs, VMAXs, things of actual value inside the deck. Not like you're going to be drawing reverses, commons, energies, or anything like that. You'll actually be drawing stuff closer to the $2 mark if possible, or over. It's gonna probably be one or the other. So again, there might be something worth $1.80, $1.50, might be something worth $4, $5. It's gonna be a margin of proportion, but there's still gonna be cards that are worth the $2 draw. So remember, guys and gals, goons and goblins, simple. There's a deck. There's Marnies in that deck. There's also Vs, VMAXs, some base set cards, some fossil cards, jungle cards. That deck is going to be considered the prize deck. It's $2 a draw. We're going to do it in an orderly fashion. So each person's going to draw one at a time. And if you get to the Marnie's mini game, so if you draw a Marnie, if you draw one of these bad gals right here, then you get to go into the Marnie's mini game, and I'm going to explain that right now. So Marnie's bonus mini game is going to work like this. Numbers from 2 to 12, right? Numbers from 2 to 12 are going to be marked with prizes underneath them. The audience is not going to be able to see. I'm going to try to make it as best as I can so that they don't see like initially what's underneath. But you'll be able to see the numbers. Like, well, the person that draws a Marnie, there's gonna be multiple, possibly multiple, right? We never know. But the person that draws a Marnie is basically going to be rolling these giant dice here. I'm gonna have a little platform, and they're gonna be rolling these giant dice basically, and from 2 to 12, whatever you land on is going to be your prize, and that's where you wanna be. That's literally where you want to be. You want to be able to roll these guys right here, get to the bonus round, and then that's where you're going to walk away with, you know, potentially 6-7 packs, or some rainbow rares, or some ultimate stuff from base set, some really cool stuff, right? Some good prizes. So again, it's going to be all in the name of chance. Look at her. Last but not least, there's one card, only one card that does something different, and it's gonna be the Lily card. Now, the Lily card is the only card. There's gonna be very, very scarce amounts of these. I think there's only one. I might make it another, like 2, but I think there's only one. The Lily card is gonna just do the same thing as the Marnie card does, basically, which is get you to the bonus round, right, where you can roll those dice and get you some serious prizes. But the Lily card allows you to pick one friend out of the odd, like not, well, like one friend, you know, who's competing, one person in the list to go with you to the bonus round. You know what? Let's make it the audience as well. As long as shipping isn't too serious, we'll make it the audience as well. You could pick one person that you like, anyone you'd want, to go into the bonus round with you, and then roll those dice as well. So you'd get a turn at it, and then someone else would get a turn at it. But again, this is gonna be a very scarce card. We'll see. So guys and gals, Goons and or Goblins, Gremlins and Gangstas, it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. Again, there's gonna be a deck, there's gonna be Marnie's inside the deck, there's gonna be a bunch of V's, V-Maxes, stuff of value inside the deck as well. It's gonna be $2 a draw, max 5 draws per player every round. Of course, when the round is done, we can do another round. If everyone wants to do another round, you know, you can buy back. You don't have to do 5, you can do 2, you can do 1, but of course, the max is 5. And we got a lot. we got a lot of Marnies. We got a lot of Marnies. We got so many Marnies. It's insane. So please, guys and gals, Goons and Goblins, on the 23rd this week, this Saturday, we will be premiering Marnie's Mayhem. It's that simple. It's $2 for a draw from the deck, and it's 5 total maximum draws that you can get at one time. Of course, after that, if you'd like to buy back in, you can, but it's pretty simple. Right? It's really, really simple. Join us, join me, join the gang on Saturday, the 23rd, for the first ever premiere of the Marnie's Mayhem. It's gonna be insane. It's part of the Marnie's mini games. Yes, out, peace!